YouTube. It's your boy Barry. Back at y'all with another banger.
Yes, sir. It's your boy Halaby that name. Let's react and get this game. Hey, man. You got a woman, man, that got caught lying, bro, trying to ruin her boyfriend's life. That's normal. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't gonna lie though.
Not you saying it's normal though.
It is though.
But I think they should start going to jail for this, bro. That's my whole thing, bro. Like, if you tell on somebody and they supposed to get like 10 years, I feel like you supposed to do 20 if you caught lying.
So double the time for double the crime.
Hey, man, come on, let's get it.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah. Alright.
Slow down the shoot, tasteful.
Go get that money, get off your ass, nigga. You can't be lazy. Diamonds on me and they dancing like they Patrick Swayze. Think I ain't getting money, you must be crazy. Don't have to show me if you owe me, you gon' have to pay me. Come pop my cheddar, you get Swiss cheese. I was built for these streets like a 10-speed. And my mind stay on bread more than hemp seeds. I be ballin' on these niggas, I feel like MB.
Gets caught in her own trap, faces karma. Let me tell you, see that woman here? These evil crosses.
I'm respectfully pausing real quick. She's tough.
Well, that shit passed tough. I ain't like, beautiful. And she got that accent too. Oh, God. See what I be talking about when I say you gotta find one where a nigga like, but where did you find her at?
All natural.
This what I'm talking about.
All natural. She wake up to you with the ice up.
And my thing is, here's my biggest pet peeve. They're wicked and they're evil, but then they play victim. They act as if men are the wicked and the evil one. Not saying that there aren't no wicked and evil men out there, no. But usually when you have the wicked and evil man, them own up to it. Them say, yeah, I'm wicked, yeah, I'm evil, yeah, I'm good for nothing. Them women here, them want act like say they are.
I can't even I can't juice her up that much. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't finna do too much.
Are the prize, they are the queens, they are the goddesses. Meanwhile, but let us watch this.
I had called about my phone, but when I had been asking you about it, you wouldn't address my. So I'm sorry. Can I just finish, please?
Yeah. So just give me a second, because yesterday I spoke to you and I asked you to come here so we could speak a little bit more and I could explain that, and then you just stopped answering.
No, I said I'm gonna come by the department, and you said you're gonna wait at my house. That's why I was just like, I didn't do anything, but it's like it wasn't like I was trying to it's just a lie. It's so overwhelming. I wasn't I didn't want to get in trouble with you guys.
What's your art here?
On June 26th.
Let me tell you, see, if you see a woman crying, don't believe them. Do not believe them. Any woman, as soon as they bring out the tears, no, it's.
24. An officer responded to a hospital after a caller reported a domestic dispute. The caller provided details of the incident to the officer and requested the officer to come to the hospital to assess the situation.
Dance for me. Dance.
Hi, Mom.
Where's she going on two separate shoes?
Yeah, I just have you on speaker. Okay, I'm just gonna talk to him now. Hi, sorry about that. So, my boyfriend broke up with me.
Can you just lower that so I don't have to hear it?
Sorry. My boyfriend broke up with me yesterday, and okay, fine. I come back today, and he's in my house, and so I asked him to leave. He starts getting in my face, talking about, he's a grown man, and I need to listen to him. And then he starts trying to physically restrain me when I went to leave, and so finally I just broke free, and I kept telling him, you have to leave.
The crazy thing.
Yeah, she's stuttering too much for me already. She lying.
She ain't got no scratches on her bar, on her hand, or on her body, or anything. That bit looks silky smooth.
Yeah. I ain't gonna count. And then starting off with my boyfriend broke up with me yesterday. That was a dead giveaway. Oh, we gonna see what's going on.
Hey, we ain't gonna make no assumptions.
You feel me?
Too.
Alright, there you go.
And so then he stole my phone, my brand new iPhone 15, and I was upset and I went to leave, and basically the altercation just kept continuing to the point where...
Okay, so pause. How did he take your phone?
My phone was on my bed.
Okay, so it wasn't in your hand. Okay, you took it off the counter?
He just took it off my bed, and when I asked him to give my phone back, he just wouldn't give me my phone back.
Okay.
So at that point, I kept telling him, you have to leave. Give me my phone. Like, I just want my stuff. Take your stuff. I want my stuff. So eventually, I'm outside, and I'm frustrated, and I'm getting ready to leave. And he's trying to take my keys from me. He's trying to take my other phone. I went to call 911 on my other phone, and he threw my phone, like slapped it away from my hand. No, this is my mom's phone. So I didn't have any way to contact the police. And then he starts taking me and physically grabbing me and throwing me down on the street and like slapping me and different things like that, and just assaulting me and like flipping me upside down and stuff like that.
Did he punch you?
He slapped me. He definitely kept trying to slap me in the face. He slapped me in the face. He kept running to catch me. My roommate had to keep getting in between us because he kept trying to like, and I don't know if my roommate was to get involved, but he kept trying to physically punch me and chase me. Because he's a man that will side with a man. That's why I was very nervous to even call the police, because I was nervous that I was going to get in trouble, even though I know I didn't do anything. I don't have my phones. So I came here because my location picked it up here. I took my car because...
This case is highly complicated. The woman revealed that after her breakup, her boyfriend stole her iPhone 15 and mistreated her. An exchange of arguments also took place between them. But the question arises, was the woman providing the officer with accurate information, or was she...
Or not even that, because she said her boyfriend broke up with her. So if he was the one who initiated the breakup, why is he the one that's the aggressor? That no... But let us continue.
All right, so I'm trying to put a lot together. All right, so first he took her phone,
then took her keys,
but
she was able to drive.
But he picked her up and slammed her. But he was chasing her because she said he kept chasing her too after the slam. So she got away, ran. He chased her down. He tried punching her. I want to see baby knees. I got to see them knees, man. I don't see now scar on the elbow, shoulder.
I don't see nothing, but
I ain't gonna count.
And I'm talking about she making it seem like he grabbed her, yanked her, mega heart smashed her, but
I don't see a black eye.
Ain't not a damn scar on her.
Present herself.
The glasses ain't even broke.
No.
You feel me?
No.
And then, you know what, for me, when she said he took her phone and she asked for the phone back, and then she didn't go into no more greater detail for that. She went from asking for her phone back to I was outside and very frustrated. Bro, women lose their mind when you take their phone.
Hey, I bet you take her phone, but just to go even check that bitch, she running after you like she motherfucking Curious George.
You think I'm lying about that phone? Take your girl phone, run, and go in the bathroom and lock it.
Oh, she gonna start banging on that joint.
Bet you that door come off the hinges.
Oh, she gonna kick that bit in.
She coming in there.
She gonna kick that bit in.
She's coming in there. If she's not a very feminine woman, like she just not go up for confrontation. If she's one of these westernized women, but take her phone and go lock yourself.
No. She kicking that bit in like she Bruce Lee.
That bitch going down.
Yeah.
Lord makes a grand entrance.
For sure. Oh, yeah, for sure. So she gonna fight you about it. She gonna throw a couple of swings at you.
For sure. So to just say he took your phone and then that was it and you was outside frustrated, red flag. But
we gonna watch the rest. We gonna continue watching. You know,
self as a victim.
He went here and he had my phone, and my mom, like I have my mom's phone and it shows my phone's location being here. And when I asked him, he said that he threw my phone away in one of the trash cans.
So he ended up coming here?
Yes. He came here because he kept fighting me. Like, he kept fighting me and, like, chasing me. And finally, I said, get off of me.
Well, he didn't fight you in the hospital.
No, he fought me there. Like, he fought me at my apartment.
Did he come here or did you come here with him?
He came here.
It's a little something now. But I don't know.
Let's continue watching.
And you were already here?
No, he came here by himself, and I was leaving the situation alone. I kept looking for my phone.
I'm confused. Why did he show up at the hospital?
Because when he kept fighting me, I finally swung and I hit him back, and I busted his lip. I finally busted his lip, and
All three of us making the same.
All of us like, hey man, hey, even Kevin Samuels, bro.
Bro, we all got the same. Nah, chill out.
Man, you cutting up right now.
Baby, but
So he slammed you, bammed you, chased you down, slapped you, punched you. You have no bruises. You threw one punch and busted his lip. Man, please, bro. Hey, they see Floyd. Hey, come on, my God. Hey, this nigga better be this tall. I swear to God.
He better be 5'3".
This was one of the short kings. Hey, shout out to the short kings, man. No
shout out. No disrespect to y'all, bro. But 5'3", 125 pounds, boy.
Boy, this is crazy.
And so he then was like, I'm bleeding. And it's like, you've been throwing me around in the street. I went and ran to a neighbor's house for help because I didn't have a phone to call the police. I kept trying to walk away. He kept shoving me down the street.
Okay, so did you know he came here?
So eventually I found out that he came here because my phone tracks to this location.
Okay.
Wait, he has my phone because
Alright, he just focus on one thing.
I'm sorry, I'm just seeing because I've been here searching in the trash.
No, that's fine. Let's just stick to one thing at a time.
So he stole my phone and brought it here. I saw the location and he told me that.
Shout out to this cop because this is what they do. They try to switch the conversation, move the goalpost to distract from the point. Because you notice the cop was catching on because the cop was like, okay, if he's that aggressive, if you're that afraid of him, why did you follow him here? And then notice that she tried to change the topic. And the cop redirected her. No, sis, we're going to stick to one thing at a time. Big up to that cop here. It reminded me of an incident. I won't even get into that, but my OG subscribers, if you know, you know. Let's continue.
He threw my phone away in the trash can.
Okay, so then you came here. Did you get medically checked out?
No.
No. Okay, when did you get here?
I got here at 3 a.m. maybe.
So you've been sitting here since 3 a.m.?
I've been digging in the trash for hours. The maintenance people came to help me. Mom, it has my location picking up in the Winn-Dixie. He has my phone.
How do you have your mom's phone?
Because I had to call my mom. I didn't have
so your mom came here?
No, my mom came to my apartment. I didn't have anybody to call, and when I saw it was here, I came here. I don't have his, but I just have his work address.
Why don't you know where your boyfriend is?
Because he just moved down here. We're trying to get an apartment. He stays with a family.
Where is that? You should know where he stays if he's your boyfriend.
We've been dating a month now. I just know his work address.
When does he work?
He's at work now.
He's at work now?
Yes.
The woman was getting caught up in her own arguments. She kept making up so many lies that it was hard to believe anything she said. Her statements did not provide clear information, but they complicated the investigation.
You know what?
At the Planet Fitness.
What kind of car does he drive?
He doesn't drive.
So how does he get to work?
He Ubers or takes a walk.
You said you had a roommate that saw this whole thing, correct?
Yes, but I don't think that my roommate wants to be involved. But
well, I'm going to try to talk to him.
Because the roommate is a witness.
But he's just being biased.
The roommate is a witness, so why wouldn't you want a cop to talk to the roommate?
In the situation, like, honestly, if we can just not have.
She looks spotless to me. No, respectfully, she ain't even got no marks on her feet. And I'm supposed to take her seriously?
My boy.
And I mean no disrespect, but she said she been sitting there since 3 a.m. 3 a.m. And then her roommate is supposed to know about this, allegedly, but you're not even calling bro up to confirm your story or not.
Yeah, for sure. But, all right. Had to rearrange a few things. But, do you see what I see? I want to know, do you see it? Do you peep? Is your skills on point?
Hey, but I ain't a private PR, brother. I just see she ain't got no marks, brother. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Okay.
Like, what's she wearing?
I see some motherfucking slides that's too small for her feet.
I see that, and then the other side don't have the same slide. I seen that,
bruh. This is what are those called? That the nurses wear? The shoes?
The scrubs?
Not the scrubs. The shoes. The you can put them in sport mode. You know what I'm talking about? Crocs.
No, chill out. She got Crocs on.
You got one pair of Chinese slides and the one pair of Crocs on. Bro, you cannot trust this lady. I don't care what you say. You can't trust her.
No, seriously? One's open toe, one's closed toe.
Bruh.
And I'm supposed to take her serious?
This is crazy. Oh my God.
No, I'm saying his landlord's already given him issues.
You think she don't?
Because my mom was there and my dad were there, I'd rather give you their information.
So your parents were there, watching you get thrown on the floor.
No,
They didn't call
I
911?
just meant the aftermath, but okay.
What's your roommate's name?
It's not on this phone. I don't have it.
Okay. What time did this happen?
It's been happening since 1 in the morning.
And then till 3.
Till right now.
Is it still live where your phone is?
What is it? Yeah, exactly.
And it's still at his job?
Yeah. You see, there's the Winn-Dixie right there.
And that's where the gym is?
Yes, exactly.
You can't trust this. I don't care what you say. Anybody that would sit in front of a police station with one Croc on and one open toe slide from 3 a.m. in the morning to daylight, they lying. I don't care what you say.
They're unhinged.
Unhinged.
I'm not trusting. That's not a trustworthy source. You know what I mean? Like,
I know this one Croc in sport mode and this one slide threw this officer off because it would have threw me off. I would have to ask about it. I ain't gonna count. But let's see. Let's see.
No, it's pink, the iPhone 15.
It's pink?
Yeah, and my lock screen is like women working out on it.
Does he have your password?
No. He went out the other day and I said, go have fun.
Yeah.
And like, he went out with a girl and then I went to the gym and I brought my guy friend, my workout buddy, and he's just been upset since and broke up with me.
I knew it. I had it all put together from the jump. She said she only been knowing the man for a month. So check it. What it is, he caught her ass cheating with another man, or if they're not even in a relationship, or they've got to be in a relationship for him to be that serious. He caught her cheating with another man. He broke up with her, but he was so emotional that he wanted to go through the phone and see what was really up. Him going and grabbing the phone turned her up, and she started getting abusive. And the fact that she hit him and got him bleeding,
on the lip,
she wanted to beat him down to the police office station to press charges before him. Right, that's the whole play right there, if you ask me. I'm sorry. Yeah, she's a Jezebel who got caught talking to multiple men, and the man got too emotional.
So you're saying the succubus spirit caused all this to happen?
For sure. Look at her face. Come on, bro.
She look possessed.
Yes, bro. Like, this is, man, look at that.
Hey, she look mean as hell right now.
She look like, I know I'm fucking up right now.
Hey, I know I'm getting caught up in my way of life, but I gotta keep going. With
Come on, man. You know. All right, man. Yep.
We're just gonna keep taking a look at it.
At 1 a.m. this morning. I came home. My roommate said that he wanted to talk to me. I said, why is he here? Like, I asked, confused, because it's like.
So you haven't seen him since the other day?
No, when he broke up with me, he broke up with me. What day was that, Mom? Monday, Sunday? What day did he break up? Monday? So yesterday.
That's lie number one, bro. Because she said that he broke up with her this morning. Remember? I pay attention. Their first sentence to this lady was, he broke up with me this morning.
And then he said, see you never. Like, got all his stuff.
Exactly. So why would he come back? If he broke up with you and he says, see you never, why would he come back to escalate the situation?
I expect to see him again.
3-2 copy switch back. Okay.
Except he said, he left something. Today. Monday.
Okay.
Monday he said he left something, so I told my roommate, just drop it off. He told my roommate he wants to talk to me. So my roommate, said, okay, fine. Okay. I went there, he said no. So then I said, well, why are you here? You need to leave.
And this happened at 1 a.m.?
At that point, it was like 11:30.
And then what time did he leave?
This investigation was becoming even more complicated. The woman claimed that her boyfriend tried to assault her in the presence of her parents and mistreated her. However, how much truth was in her statement, or was she lying? Let's find out.
No.
He finally left around 3 a.m. to come here.
So
wait,
she said not throwing you on the ground for 4 hours.
She said it was until 2 and he got there first. She said she left at 2, but he got to the hospital first. So if he got to the hospital at 3, how on earth he got there? Wait, let the cop do this.
He was physically restraining me. He was not letting me leave. He was throwing me on the ground.
Okay, but when did it get physical?
It got physical around midnight. It was very quick.
3 hours. It's not quick.
Yes. No, I'm saying it escalated very quickly. That he would not let me leave. He physically restrained me. When I went to leave, he started throwing me around in the backyard, which my roommate saw. my roommate had to get him off of me. And then finally, I said, you need to leave. And so he came back, and I said, I just want my phone. And finally, he started just saying he's going to fight me. And so he started fighting me in the street. And I kept walking, like I was in my car.
What's up, brother? My thing is, where your roommate at?
This supposed to be a guy, the roommate?
Supposedly. I mean, truth be told, guy, woman, whatever the case it may be, he's supposed to vouch for you. He or she is supposed to vouch for you and be by your side right now. Or you supposed to call them and be like, hey, boom, boom, witness statement and stuff.
Right,
That's what the police ask for.
Yeah, so like, if this really took place, like, yeah, you would want your roommate there to be telling what's going on, or at least vouch what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? But then you say, I don't think my roommate wants to be involved in it. Yeah, baby, you cap. I'm sorry, you cap. And this what we be dealing with, dog. Women like this, bro. It's a lot of men who locked up right now behind women like this line. And then they never go to jail. It's crazy, bro.
I was away from him. And at one point, he just kept trying to assault me and just said, let's fight. And I just figured, like, I don't know what else to do. So he grabbed my keys. When I tried to call the police, he took my phone and threw it away. And then he kept shoving me down the road and throwing me in the road. I went to the neighbor's house to call for help, but I didn't want to bother anybody.
So you didn't go to the neighbor's?
I was on their porch, like, just standing there. And my roommate was seeing, he was down the block, seeing him throw me around.
Did you get in a car? Because I thought you said you got here at 3 a.m.
Yes, I left because I saw police. I did not want to stay.
Okay, but obviously he didn't leave at 3 a.m. if you were here at 3 a.m. So what time did he leave? Because that doesn't make sense. You can't be at two places at the same time.
Mom, when did he come here?
You were here at 3 a.m. So what time did he leave? Because that doesn't make sense. You can't, because I thought you said you got here at 3 a.m.
Yes, I left because I saw police. I did not want to.
No. Why would you leave because you saw the police? Ain't you supposed to be in the right? Was you not the aggressor? He was the aggressor and stuff. He's supposed to be afraid when he see the police. Yeah, I'm gonna slide. You know what I mean? I'm finna run off in the track car. Some jump speed 100 on the highway or something.
Facts. Man, that should have been the most happiest time in your life for you to see the police. You feel what I'm saying?
No, facts.
Cause like, bro, if say I'm getting robbed or something, or some I don't know, it's 3 men on my ass trying to take what I got.
Rob, beat up, whatever the case it may be. Hey, I'm gonna be happy the police came through. The police supposed to be in the wrong, if I'm supposedly in the right.
Bro, the police pull up. I'm like, oh my God, thank you, Jesus.
That's my best friend. I'm gonna know y'all name. I'm gonna look at the name tag. Hey, Officer Robert, Officer Bob. Come in here. Matter of fact, my name's Barry. Nice to meet y'all. Yeah, he's right there, officer.
For real though, man, this is crazy. Dog said she ran because she seen the police.
Okay, but obviously he didn't leave at 3 a.m. if you were here at 3 a.m. So what time did he leave? Because that doesn't make sense. You can't be at two places at the same time.
Mom, when did he come here?
She left because she saw the police when she was so scared for her life, and she saw police. So, oh no, let me leave.
When did he come here?
She left because she saw the police when she was so scared for her life, and she saw police. So, oh no, let me leave.
Was your mother at your house when he was there?
Yes, was David here? No.
So what time did your mother get to your house?
I'm trying to see right now. Mom, when did you get there?
All right, what happened last night?
So my girlfriend took my bag, right?
Okay.
So next thing you know, she goes outside, right?
Now, were you there at the apartment, or did you show up?
I was there.
Okay.
Yeah, I was there. She decided to take my bag, go to the car. Next thing you know, I'm right behind her, close the door.
What happened after that?
So next thing you know,
Because she obviously called us, so I'm trying to get your side.
Okay.
So just give me as much detail as you can.
yeah. So next thing you know,
The girl left no chance to portray her boyfriend in a bad light in front of the officers. She kept emphasizing the same points, that he fought with her, tried to assault her, and much more. Meanwhile, the officers met the man to complete the investigation calmly and orderly.
Baby talk. Or she
Put
sure.
clothes on my face. Let me chill. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to get mad.
Yeah.
But, you know, next thing you know, we arguing back and forth because we just broke up.
Yes.
That's what it's about.
Yes.
So she's upset at me because I was over there. And she was
hanging out with another girl or something like that?
literally another guy.
Okay.
But she just didn't want me there. So she was like, all right, you gotta go because that's her roommate. I'm like,
Yep.
all right. But like my thing with her was like, it was the way she was talking to me. So we were just going back and forth. And then people seemed to like kind of like yelling in the street. So that's when the cops came to us. Yeah.
So the cops came last night?
Yeah.
You guys spoke to the cops last night?
Yeah.
What time did this happen last night?
11-ish.
So when did it get physical?
They never got physical.
Wow.
All right, so
obviously...
I didn't hit her, no.
Alright, so listen, I'm gonna tell you what I know.
Okay.
She admitted things got physical.
Okay.
She admitted that she punched you in the face, and that's why you have the stitches. I spoke to your roommate. He told me what he saw.
Well, she split my boy shit, man. My boy got stitches. Just want to say this real quick, man. Shout out Planet Fitness. You know, I used to work there and shit. You know, I work out there and shit. That's the lab.
I know for sure. We forever gonna get the work in.
Yeah, for sure. But damn, she split my boy shit, man. Like, my boy got stitches, dog. It looked like he work at Planet Fitness too. Ain't that a Planet Fitness look on his shirt?
He got a little shirt on and stuff, you know.
Okay.
And he might just be dedicated, boy. You know, they be having little shirts up there and stuff.
Bro, if you bought a Planet Fitness shirt, that's crazy.
That job be so taxing, boy. Hey, but I see the bad. That bitch said 15, nah. Maybe I'm making the prices up, but them job be taxing.
Buying a goddamn
Planet Fitness gear is crazy.
That's crazy, boy. That's super fan. Like, boy, all right.
So I need you to be completely honest.
It's
Because I
gonna
know
be in
something
your
got
best
physical.
interest.
Tell me, like, it's gonna be in your best interest to tell me what
So they're
happened.
both lying.
So I would advise you to just do that.
She ain't get physical with me. I'm gonna tell y'all that. She know better.
So how did you get the mark on your face? Because I'm telling you right now, if you don't tell me what happened, then the only things I could go based off of is her statement.
Okay.
That's why I'm trying to get your side, because obviously something got physical. I can see it, and that's why I want your
it's
side.
going to be in your best interest to just tell us the truth.
Because then I can only go based off her statement.
Listen. I'm being honest. You're not in trouble right now.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But if you don't tell us what happened or how this happened,
You know, shout out to him. He's trying to protect her in this time and stuff. But you know, shout out to that cop too, because that cop is really looking out for him, bro. I'm trying to get your side. I'm trying to understand what's going on. If we go off just her story and stuff, no matter how inaccurate it is, your behind can be behind bars and stuff.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And real men, they stand behind integrity and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, but protect yourself out here, man. When you gotta do what you gotta do to make things happen and stuff like that and get your story out, there's nothing wrong with that.
Hey, man, it's a couple women I already noticed with me. I'ma tell on your ass. I'm calling the police. I don't give a damn.
Oh, you gonna be the biggest snitch.
Man, what? I'm a civilian then, boy. That street should go out the window. I'm a real civilian, cause I'm finna
That boy blue collar.
boy, speed down. Get over here, cause you can't win that game with them, bro. You cannot win that game with them, dog. The moment you get physical with them, bro, and they call the police,
game and stuff,
it's over with. But yeah, like you say, shout out to bro. And look what we do as men, still trying to spare them. And this bit might be more of an ego thing. He just don't even want word to get out that she done.
She don't jab that boy in the lip.
Yeah, cause she had to
Boy Muhammad Ali is behind.
split him, caught him. Cause you got stitches. That's crazy. That's some shit you get from a man. Like, wow.
Hey, but hey, you see that little look in her eyes and stuff like that, bro? When we froze the video earlier, boy, man, that's a woman that look possessed.
Yeah.
So she meant to do it.
Definitely demon time. I ain't gonna care.
or whatever, things can change differently. So we need cooperation from you so that we can
Really cool.
figure it out. Because right now we
Let
have
me
a
get
witness.
this right.
And we
Pause, y'all. Wait. Is this man trying to protect her? Is this man saying it didn't get physical to protect her? Let's continue.
Her statement. I can't obviously tell you if it's in favor of you or her, what the witness stated, because I need to hear what you have to say. She needs to hear what you have to say, so I'm not going to tell you what the witness said, and I'm not going to tell you who the witness is.
Okay.
But what I can tell you is that we have a witness who said that they saw the whole entire thing, and all we just need right now is you to be honest. As of right now, you're not in trouble, okay?
The officers began gathering information from the man and told him they needed a definitive answer. However, if he refused to provide any information, they would verify the woman's statement and proceed with the investigation based on that.
I'm not playing any tricks. I'm not getting you to say stuff because I want you to get in trouble. I'm just trying to tell you that it's within your best interest to tell us everything, because right now the woman at the hospital is trying to get you in trouble. Okay? Just so your girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. You need to tell me. Obviously, I know things got physical. That's why I need you to tell me what happened.
Well,
these women are so quick to throw men under the bus, but men are so quick to back up women and support women because of the culture that we're in, because of the brainwashing. Protect black women at all costs. Even when they will destroy your reputation, destroy your life, protect black women at all costs. Yeah.
Man, this is some bullshit.
Saying you don't want to get anybody in trouble.
Honestly, she's 100% right. We just spoke about it previously. Don't let anybody ruin your reputation. Your reputation takes a lifetime to build and a second to destroy. So play with it with what you want. But if it's anything you get out the video today, don't let nobody play with your reputation. It's hard to get back. You're always gonna have a lifetime of making it back up and stuff. Especially if you mess up once. People gonna forever stick to that one mistake that you don't make. Oh, wasn't you that guy that hit that girl? Wasn't you that guy that this and that? What you think, brother?
I think these last Wiz Khalifa shorts is crazy. But nah, real talk though, man. Like, dog, the fact that he even like keeping it so solid and trying not to snitch on baby, like it shows you his character.
But him keeping it solid, not making him look good at all. Only, bro, you can only keep it solid for so long and stuff. And I understand, bro, because we've all been in that situation where we try to protect somebody else and stuff. But at the end of the day, bro, if it's making us look bad and stuff, at the end of the day, we got to protect ourselves first and then, you know, worry about everything else next.
Facts. Now, I don't agree with the decision, bro. You got to make these women pay. They never going to learn a lesson if you're trying to spell. It's just like a child, bro. You spell it right, you spoil a child, bro. She need to go ahead and sit down in that cell and think about her actions, dog. That's just what really need to happen. I'm sorry.
Well, but we're here and
yeah, no, but I mean, like, the thing is with her, she came up to me, right?
Yeah.
outside.
Inside.
Inside.
So I mean, this was the first instance, but like, I told her, you know what I'm saying, don't test me because you don't come up to a man thinking you can take him. And I told her that, plain and simple. So she's still screaming, yelling in my face. And I'm telling her roommate, like, bro, like, you gonna help? You just sitting there watching. So next thing you know, we going back and forth. I keep telling her, don't test me. Next thing you know, she pushed me. So now I'm holding her arms. Okay. She kind of put my hands on her, but she was like, don't restrain me. I'm like, you put your hands on me first.
I got you.
So now I gotta hold you like this.
Do you remember where on her arms you held her?
Literally, like, probably by her elbows or something. By her biceps, yeah. But like, I'm not gonna let you hit me. And then if I hit you, I know my strength. So you probably gonna end up in the hospital. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Are you in favor of if a woman hits you, you can hit them back? Or how do you go about doing things like that? You know, when a woman get physical with you?
Okay, so if it's life or death, knock her ass out. I'm sorry, sad to say. Like, she got a knife or something. Yeah, she look like she finna pick up a gun. Man, act like that's a nigga. I'm sorry, but as a man, if you can avoid getting physical with her, try your best to avoid it. You know what I'm saying? Now, what he did was perfect. I have been in that situation before where a woman was running through my house trying to grab things. You know what I'm saying? She's getting her things, and then she's all in my refrigerator trying to grab stuff. And I'm like, all right, you doing too much. You in my refrigerator, man. Go, man. Just go. And the moment I tried to get between her and the refrigerator, she wanted to get all physical. You know what I'm saying? She trying to swing and this, that, and the third. So I'm bared her and walked her to the door. And now we're at the door and I'm fighting between her and her foot and opening this door and getting her out. But eventually I opened up the door, got her out, and closed the door. Like, that is you protecting your space. That is not you hitting on her or trying to beat her. That's just you trying to get somebody out your space because I had already called the police and they're taking too long, and it's like this situation
Before
is going
things
on now.
escalate, you know, to where it's past that boiling point, because we're already here. You know, let me make sure. Let me get her out before she end up doing something like, all right, I can't protect her no more. I gotta actually protect myself now. And so another question I have for you, brother, is what would you do if you was the roommate in that situation and stuff? He said the roommate was just looking at them and he ain't do anything and things of that nature.
Dog, we gotta start having a man code. You know how these women have a women code?
Like a bro code.
Yeah, bro code. It's like you could be talking smack about women in general, and a woman who doesn't know that woman is just gonna come in and defend.
No, facts.
That's how it is.
So that's how it's gonna talk.
We don't have a bro code for some reason. Like in that situation, it should have been like, you should have thought like, damn, if that was me in that situation, but I want somebody to at least get in the middle of this and stop this, because you see what this woman is on, like she tripping. And low key, man, he got a female roommate. She a Jezebel too. He probably busting her up too.
Probably lusting on the female.
Yeah, he probably be busting her too.
And that's probably what happened and stuff. And I've been wanting to say this since the beginning of the video. Roommate was probably an accomplice to everything, because he probably done busted her down.
Yes, for sure. So like it depending on the type of guy he is, you know what I'm saying? He could be old, you know what I'm saying? Square ass nigga who like, I ain't getting in the middle of that.
Or a square behind person.
Yeah, square behind person. He could be old square behind person like, I ain't getting in the middle of that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I feel like we need to create a bro code. So like, if we see a situation where, say, you're out and you see a woman snapping on the man, trying to slap on him and smack on him, I would immediately pull out my phone and start recording her. You know what I'm saying? And like, bro, I got the video for you, bro. You good? And say something like that. Yeah, that's probably gonna turn her up and have her coming towards me or whatever, whatnot. But either way, like I kind of like died down the situation, like I kind of spared him and gave him time to kind of get away from it or something. You know what I'm saying?
My thoughts, especially the second one, like it's kind of a tricky situation, because you being the roommate or you being the person outside somebody fight, you don't want to always kind of jump in on it and stuff, because you don't know what the next person might do towards you. You know what I'm saying? You jump in, oh yeah, even if you try to get the woman away, oh, why you doing this towards this and that? Right. I'm not saying that's the case in this situation, but why you doing that towards my woman or whatever the case it may be? They both tag teaming you now you looking dumb as heck. So, you know, it's really tricky, but more than likely, you know, if you can be able to help, but honestly, you still got to look out for yourself, man. You know, mind your business.
Real, man. Mind your business, man. Drink water.
That's it.
So how did you get the mark on your face?
Came from my altercation.
From what altercation?
Our altercation. Us getting into it.
So she pushed you. How did she cause that? Just from pushing you?
No, she didn't cause that from pushing. I came from the door. She never hit me.
So she pushed you from behind into the door?
No, she pushed me with my chest.
Okay, so how?
Running to the door, because she had my bag. I'm going after her, and then she know the door closed. Boom.
Right. I'm just going to take a picture of it.
Okay.
How many stitches did you get?
I think like 2.
2? Do you want to just like kneel down a little bit?
Sure. I mean, I don't know now.
To kneel down.
What time did it?
Was at the hospital. That's why I was told my phone was. Like, so like I said, I just want to get my phone. Like,
Baby done went and showered up, put on makeup, got on the business suit jacket.
No. Took the glasses off that made her look possessed. Nah, I got her hair down.
She got matching slides on.
Hey, she about a minute now, but she said, hey, I messed up on the story earlier. Now I got to get to my serious bag.
Let's see.
Okay, because I know there was a call at the hospital the other day, but it wasn't classified. When dispatch gave it to us, it wasn't classified as like a theft or whatever. It was domestic related.
The man's information revealed many hidden truths, and his statements helped the officers realize that the woman had been consistently lying to them. However, why was the woman doing this? Did she want her boyfriend to suffer for the breakup, or was there another reason for her actions? Let us know in the comments section.
And like I said, any other case, you the victim or whatever, you can say, I don't want you to do anything, go pound sand. But domestic cases, because of all the things that's
And
happened
that's
in the
why I
past. They
got
have to
confused,
investigate.
because even when I had said, oh, my phone is at this location, like, it was then that they went to go look for it. And so it's like, I had gotten my phone, and I'm like, okay, I have my phone, like, you know, why am I being told I need to, like, sign paperwork or things like that?
So I'm the officer that spoke to you yesterday. So with your phone, I went and spoke to him. He bought that phone. So that part of your complaint, that's going to be civil. But it was a domestic because you told me that you guys got into a physical altercation. You were thrown on the floor by your boyfriend. So
I had called about my phone, like, but when I had been asking you about it.
Look at her again. Remember what I said earlier, y'all. Remember what I said earlier. When they get caught in a lie, they try to change the topic. They're trying to move the goalpost. They try to, you know, because the cop said to her, yeah, the phone is going to be civil. Pause it to the side. However, you lied. You say your boyfriend threw you to the ground. You say your boyfriend hit you. You say your boyfriend was abusive. Yeah, but so the phone done gone. We don't talk about the phone, lady. We buried the phone conversation. Let us talk about your lies. Let us talk about how you tried to lie and get this man in trouble. Moving the goalposts. And this is why you have to be strategic when you're having conversations with these women. You have to be very strategic and let them talk. Let them move the goalposts, but then you circle back around to the question that you asked. You circle back around to the original point, because they'll do everything under this earth to try and avoid the topic at hand. You got to remember, do not get caught up in them trying to move the conversation. Do not get caught up. Do not get distracted by the topics that they're trying to throw in there. Let me tell y'all.
Sorry, can I just finish, please?
yeah, so just give me a second, because yesterday I spoke to you.
And they do exactly that. Oh, let me just finish, please. You ask them a specific question, they talk about something else, and then we try to cut them off and say, wait, that's not what I asked you to. Let me just finish. That's why I say let them finish. But always remember the original question.
You to come here so we could speak a little bit more and I could explain that, and then you just stopped answering.
No, I said I'm going to come by the department, and you said you're going to wait at my house.
So when I called you the first time, you said you were on your way home, so that's why I went to your house to talk to you.
I had responded to you, and I said, I can't do it today. I will come by the department, and that's why I came by the department.
Yeah, and that's fine.
You were dispatched to a theft or a domestic?
To a 31.
Okay.
Yep.
Just so you know, 31 is
an
assault.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. When I had called, it was specifically just about my phone. So when I had been talking to you, the questions that you were asking me, I was like, no, but I want to talk about my phone. And I had been asking, and you kept not letting me talk.
So when you called
like
dispatch,
right now,
you said that your boyfriend hit you and took your phone. So you told dispatch both. It's all recorded, so that's fine.
I said I want my phone is all I said about it. Like, I'm trying to make it clear, because it's like, the questions that you're asking me, maybe it's your department or whatever, but I had said, I'm here trying to find my phone. I please need help with my phone. That was the whole point of all of this. So that's why I'm confused about if I kept trying to ask you questions and say, hey, but what about this? And you wouldn't answer them. You'd say, no. What's your roommate's name? Like, it was an interrogation at that point that I'm confused about.
We watched the video and it's recorded, and we all heard when she explained how the boyfriend grabbed her, threw her down, ran after her, all these things, and then now she's like, oh, it was an interrogation. All I wanted to focus on was my phone.
Them gal ya wicked, them wicked, them wicked. Them gal ya wicked, them wicked, them wicked.
Okay, so when you call 911, that's on recording. Okay. When you make certain statements to those 911 dispatchers, her being a former 911 dispatcher, they put all those, what you say, they put in the call.
Sensing danger, the woman immediately changed her statement and started arguing about something else, like a child. However, the officers already knew the truth and silently listened to her foolish claims.
I answered their question.
Right, but let me finish. So when you say certain things, they label that call as such. And so with what you said to dispatch yesterday, it came out as domestic related battery. Okay, so what Sarge was trying to say before everybody came up, that's why she was saying they were but investigating a battery comes top tier of your phone at that point. Okay, we have to make sure that you're safe or the other party is safe.
And when I kept addressing to say I don't want to like press charges, she said I need to sign this paper.
Well, unfortunately, in the state of Florida, when it is domestic related, you don't have a choice at that moment on our end whether you want to press charges or not. We still do an investigation, and at that point, if we find probable cause, we will make an arrest. And then follow up with the state attorneys in the court proceedings. They will reach out to the victim and they would be like, do you want to go forward with these charges? And then at that point you could say, hey, or the other victim can say, hey, no, I don't want to press charges. We're working things out this way. That's how it works in the state of Florida when it becomes domestic related. So Unfortunately, your phone is not top priority for us at that moment. We have paperwork, we have investigations to do. That's why we go to your house. That's why we go to the job. And I know, you know, unfortunately, not everybody wants to be outside of my job with a bunch of cops, and I get that. But we have to do it. If not, we can lose our jobs. And nobody wants to lose their job, you know what I mean?
And I understand that this is just the state of Florida, but coming from me of somebody like, okay, the call is misaddressed, I'm just answering questions. So, okay, they're asking questions, I answer them. I'm here because I've had a theft, and then now it's like, crosshairs are happening. And it's not like, and now I'm being told it's out of my hands, of like, why did I call for help if now I'm being told I don't have any rights, whatever, just
She got caught. She straight up got caught lying. Straight up got caught lying, and then now she trying to tell us, oh, I just call about the phone. I just call him.
I did, like, it was just a lot. Even it was my brother's birthday yesterday. It's like, I didn't want to sit here, okay, now I have to do all these things. Like, I have to take care of stuff, and I just wanted to be able to just.
And they even said the phone's not top priority.
Right.
Like, no, salt is top priority.
Right.
And in my case is, if you say he's hitting you anyways, when you want yourself to be top priority,
right?
You know what I mean? That's assault. Your phone is second, bro. Your phone not you, bro. You can always replace the phone. You can't replace yourself. Like, so I just think that's just really foolish of her, and her keep going into a circle of arguments. You know, things about lies and stuff like that, you get tangled up in the web of lies and stuff, and then you get right back to the circle, which is your lie, and you don't circle back to the truth because you never started off with the truth to go off of. So it's just, I find that to be really fascinating, and I think that, you know, people, not just women, people can be sweet talkers. And when you're such a great sweet talker and stuff like that, you're very capable of lying. And people that are used to just lying for no reason, they don't know when to stop. She needs to know when to stop right now. People, and she got to understand, people don't ask questions for no reason. If the cops are asking you these questions, more than likely they already know the answer to what you're finna say. And they just trying to see whether you're going to own up to it or what you're going to do to see how you're going to go about it and stuff. So that's just how I think about the situation.
For sure. My mama used to say, like, when you tell one lie, you gotta tell 10 more. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I ain't even trying to lie at all. And then especially not to no women. Like, it's no reason to lie. But with me, I like to look at the eyes a lot. I've noticed over the time, like, eyes don't lie. Eyes, you can't hide the truth in somebody's eyes. You know what I'm saying?
The eyes are the window to the soul.
Yes, that's what they say. You see these eyes? These come off to me as demon eyes. I'm sorry.
Possessive?
Possessive cat eyes. Like, them eyes not, no. You feel what I'm saying? It's the window to the soul. You could just tell. You know what I'm saying?
Let me sit down and talk about it.
I hear you.
Please, sir, don't waste time on this woman. She is solely responsible for all the mess and is just trying to teach her boyfriend a lesson. So she is only pretending to be a victim. Just arrest her.
It's just it's time pressing for us, especially like, so our rotation's kind of a little bit nuts. Like, we only work 2 days this week, and if we don't get certain paperwork turned in and we don't get our reports finished, which she needed to get some information, she needed to get some paperwork from you in order to get that done.
But that's why I was just like, I didn't do anything. It was like, it wasn't like I was trying to like, you know, it's just a lie. It wasn't like I didn't want to get in trouble with you guys, so I just wanted to.
Well, and that's another reason why, you know, with the whole phone situation, that's another reason why you need to get in.
Because I'm just saying.
Okay, well, I'll meet you when you get here. You can just let them know when you get here.
No, she needs to chill out. First, we're getting emotional. We going to distract from the whole issue. We done walked away with the phone in the hand. Then now we done took the jacket off. No, all this just happened in the club. I can't help it if I spotted it out. Nah, baby, chill out.
Yeah, this that look when you know you done fucked up, right? She knew she was going to jail the moment she started crying.
Head to the ground. The eyes looking at the ground and stuff, bro. She towards the wall and stuff, man. You look like one of them suckers at the party that be like, wall, you know, hugging the wall and stuff, man. Nah, chill.
At least she prepared. She gonna be in the cut game when she get in there. She doing a little cut stance. She gonna be gang and that. Hey, but check it though. Hey, dog, you went from he was beating me up, dragging me, restraining me, you know what I'm saying, slammed me, to now look at you.
I just want my phone. That's all that matters. I just wanted to teach him a lesson.
A phone you didn't buy, a phone that he bought for you and found out that you was cheating, but he was really your roommate. So that ain't even really your roommate, bro. He been knowing you for a month. 9 times 10, he caught you over there with a guy, and you claim it's your roommate. That's why the guy ain't get involved, because he's a second man. You know what I'm saying? And he just watched her go up and cut up on you. Then she done split you, trying to show out in front of this new guy. And look where you at now. You know what I'm saying? Nah, these women are wicked.
Boy, hey, you think you Muhammad Ali with the punches, boy? Them punches gonna land you behind bars, Gangi. Be careful out there.
I hope you can swing like that on the inside of them doors. I'm pretty sure there's somebody in there ready to throw something back. Oh my God.
Everybody not gonna be your man.
Get in contact with me, okay? All right.
Shoot, so fucked up, dude. So fucked up. Beyond fucked up. So anyone, I thought Florida was standing around. No? Anybody can go and beat you up and whatever can happen. Like, it's cool.
Alright.
I
I turned it off completely, okay? Here, let's take this off.
Yeah, take that off.
Yes, thank you. Arrest her backside. I want to see her mugshot. I want to see her mugshot. They better show her mugshot.
Where did Can you get a jail bag and receipt?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Not the mug shot. She gonna be in it, Joe, like.
Nah. Hey, mug shot is crazy.
Hey, I want to see her mug shot. She gonna be in it, Joe. The mean as hell, boy. Them eyes, boy.
She better be lucky she got natural hair, good natural hair, because most women got to take that wig off.
Tough. Hey, boy.
That looking like Joe Frazier.
Not Joe Frazier. Chill out. No, imagine she go in that bit and she just chop it off, you know, identify her new her, boy.
Nah, you can't do that. Nah, that's no.
No, that's gonna be wicked.
Yeah, that's crazy.
First, I don't know where I would be without you. You get to
Yeah,
sit?
me that. Wicked girl. Wicked.
After intense arguments and debate, it was clear that the woman had fallen into her own trap.
Boy, that seat be looking so hard, bro. I know that seat hard. That's crazy.
You know what's crazy? All this happened in Florida. Why all the craziest things happen in Florida and stuff, man?
Always.
I swear to God, boy, we like Grand Theft Auto capital in this joint, boy, capital of the world. I swear to God.
See what she got to say, man.
The officer took her into custody and placed her in the jail van to be sent to the police station. The woman was charged with battery. If you enjoyed the video,
She was charged with battery. Y'all, first of all, shout out to Palm Beach County 561. Big up on herself if you're from Palm Beach County. Wicked evil woman.
She ain't talking about too much. Boy.
Hey, cool if we said the low. Like, shout out to 904 Duval.
Yeah, man.
Hey, shout out to 904 Duval. You know what it is, man. Florida all the way.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely Florida shit, man. Hey, dog, this right here is crazy. It almost brought me to tears, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I laughed hard on this one. Go cap. Hey, these women need to go to jail. Send them to jail. Put them behind bars, bro. Let's sign a petition and make a law. And it's not just for women, anybody. If they falsely accuse you of something and it gets proven that they're lying, they was finna take however much time from you, make them people do double the amount.
You know what happened to the NFL player, Matt Ariza, the punter and stuff? How the lady lied about her, about him raping her and stuff? She never got no crime for it. She ain't did the time. Now imagine had he been found guilty. That boy would have been 15, 20 behind bars and stuff. They don't play about that, man. But they don't play about that when it come to men. They always try to hold us accountable and all that stuff. We don't hold the woman accountable and stuff. And And that's just not fair. You know, we should be ruled in the world by fairness and justice, but we all know the life not fair, you know. So truth be told, we need to do something about it.
Facts. I feel that. Yeah, man. We gotta make something happen, dog. Let's get this law changed, bro. Let's do something. But this was definitely a doozy and a good little video, bro.
Nah, definitely another banger and stuff, man. You know, we had a lot cooking up for y'all today, man.
Hey, man. Till next time, we gonna holler.
Go get that money, get off your ass, nigga, you can't be lazy. Diamonds on me and they dancing like they Patrick Swayze. Think I ain't getting money, you must be crazy. Don't have to show me if you owe me, you gon' have to pay me. Come pop my cheddar, you get Swiss cheese. I was built for these streets like a 10-speed. And my mind stay on bread more than hemp seeds. I be ballin' on these niggas, I feel like MB.